are two things you can do to get more financial aid. Hi everyone, I'm Tina Steele, the FAFSA guru, and if you like what I have to say, be sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking the link below. Oftentimes, students and parents are surprised at their financial aid offers when they begin rolling out. It's common for a student's expected family contribution to be up to 1/3 of a family's annual income. This expected family contribution is what determines the financial aid offer. The higher the EFC, the lower the financial aid offer. While this video applies to anybody that's applying for financial aid, it's especially important for students who have higher EFCs. The first thing you can do is apply for private outside scholarships. I see so many students leaving money on the table when it comes to this because it's tedious and it takes some time to search and apply for them and can be somewhat frustrating. There's not one universal application like the FAFSA form for scholarships. They all have separate applications and deadlines, and they require some time and effort to complete. Every single high school student and current college student should be consistently searching and applying for scholarships now throughout the entire year. This is something that students can do year-round, and they should. All of the 22-23 scholarships began opening up in August, so many of the students that I'm working with now are actively applying for them. I recommend applying for 3 to 5 scholarships each and every month throughout the entire year. In addition, you don't want to just focus on the large scholarships. Applying for scholarships that are about $3,000 and less will increase your chances of actually receiving them because they're less competitive than the larger scholarships. If you get 5 $2,000 scholarships, that's $10,000 in your pocket. So it's absolutely worth the time and effort applying for the smaller ones. It definitely can be tedious searching for scholarships, and oftentimes students get frustrated with the process and just stop doing it. I recommend setting aside about an hour to an hour and a half each and every week for this process. 20 to 30 minutes here and there searching for scholarships and then organizing them in a spreadsheet, and then maybe going back one afternoon for a half an hour and applying for one. If you break it down into small chunks, it won't feel so tedious, and you'll get into a groove after a while. There are so many scholarships out there, and not just based on merit. There are scholarships for things like the academic major that you're studying, interests and abilities, disabilities, the state you live in, the year in school you are. You name it, there's probably a scholarship out there for it. You are literally missing out on thousands of dollars by not putting the time and effort in applying for these scholarships. There are so many great resources out there, but I know it can be confusing when you come across scholarships, wondering if they're reputable or not. What I usually tell students is any scholarship that is worthwhile and legitimate should take a little bit of time and effort for you to apply. So if they're simply asking for your email and some basic information, they're likely just fishing for that so that they can spam your inbox. Any good scholarship is going to require that you write an essay, or you answer a series of questions, or you create a video or something like that. So if you haven't started the scholarship search process for the 22-23 year, now is the time to do it. The busiest scholarship deadline season is coming up January through April, but there are a ton out there available now that you can apply for. And if you need more assistance learning about scholarships, I do sell a digital course on my website that costs $49 called Scholarships 101 that will teach you how to effectively search for and find those elusive scholarships and give you some great resources and help you stay organized through the process. Just go to thefafsaguru.com, click on Programs and Services, and you'll see it there. In addition, I do offer one-on-one scholarship consultations if you would like some assistance navigating the process and doing some specialized scholarship searching for you. The second thing you should be focused on is appealing your financial aid offers. Every student should appeal their financial aid offer each and every year. A lot of students are not aware that they can do this, or they think that the only way they can appeal financial aid is if they have special circumstances like a reduction in income or something like that. While that is certainly one way to appeal, that doesn't have to be the case. You can humbly ask the college financial aid office for more financial aid because the college is out of reach financially for you. There's a specific way to write the letter and some key points and information that you need to include, but you have nothing to lose. The worst they're going to say is no. I've helped so many students appeal their financial aid offers, and I see about 80% of those students receiving some form of additional aid in the form of free money as a result of the appeal. I've seen it range anywhere from $3,000 all all the way up to $30,000, which is pretty significant. Even if you get an extra few $1,000s a year for all 4 years, that can add up and save you money. The key is to file a financial aid appeal within a couple of weeks of receiving those financial aid offers. The sooner you appeal, the better. College financial aid offices want to help students, and a lot of them do have money set aside specifically for financial aid appeals. If you find yourself needing help with this process, I also sell a digital course on how to effectively appeal your financial aid offer that includes you being able to email me a draft of your letter for review and feedback prior to submission. You can also access that on my website, thefafsaguru.com. In addition, I provide one-on-one appeal consultations where I will help you draft the letter based on your unique circumstances. I worked in the financial aid office at the public and private college for a number of years, so I know exactly what they're looking for when it comes to appealing your financial aid. You cannot simply rely on filling out the FAFSA when it comes to financial aid. I always say financial aid is not just a season, it's something that you need to be focused on throughout the entire year in order to maximize those financial aid offers. So be sure that you're searching and applying for those outside scholarships and you appeal those financial aid offers. Thanks so much for watching.